And a good morning to everybody today. What we got going on today's video is we're going to talk about one, not taking pictures after you end up throwing a combo, like a 3-piece combo or whatever you want to do, and not telegraphing your punches. So those are the two things we're going over today. One is to not, some people call it different things, but essentially it's not after you get done again throwing, whether it's one punch or a combo like a 3 or 4-piece combo, you don't stand there. A lot of people, like, even if they got one halfway decent solid shot off, everybody wants to sit back and admire their work. So, and that's the wrong thing to do. After every punch, after every combo, you want to move. You never want to be in the same place for too long. You want to get done with it and then get out of there. So that's not admiring your work. And the other one is telegraphing a punch. So we're going to go over both of those today, and let's see how this whole thing pans out. I think we got 2 more weeks left at the fight camp, and we'll go doing some mitt work today. So we'll show this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'll use Noah here for a second, see what we got. Can I borrow you for a second, Mina? Can you mind holding this? Okay, I'm a cameraman today. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. It's perfect. Is after you get done throwing a combo, say, I keep using this, so Noah's going to throw a 3-piece at me, 3-piece combo set right here. There you go, jab, cross, lead hook, okay? So jab, cross, lead hook. Now say we're sparring, fighting, whatever you want to do, and he sets it up and he does it correctly and ends up clipping me with that hook, okay? Whether, if it doesn't knock me out, immediately put me to the canvas, then I'm going to be a little bit loopy or whatever. So a lot of guys, as soon as they get done, they want to stop and they're like, oh, okay, let me see what happened. Did I do whatever I did? And in the meantime, like if you get somebody, a seasoned fighter, or somebody who has a good coach in the corner, but most of all, a seasoned fighter, if he cracked me and made me a little bit wobbly and didn't jump back on me, then I'm going to come back and get him. So for example, so say Noah gives me a jab, cross, lead hook, but the lead hook catches me on the chin and puts me low a little bit. Bang. One more, put it on my chin. Bang. Okay, so if he's here and he's got me a little bit wobbly, but he stands there and he's like, oh, I'm going to check out. Did I knock him out? Did I not knock him out? That's the wrong thing for him. Okay, now even if I have 1 second, that's all I need to recalibrate, and then I can go again. Boom. But now here's what's going to happen. He's going to throw that same 3-piece combo. Boom. And now he made me wobbly. So after that, he's going to move as soon as he got done with the combo, because you're either punching or you're moving. Well, that's another video, but some people can punch and move, and we'll explain that later. So he threw that 3-piece, bop, bop, bop. Okay, he touched me up, and one of that hook, he put it on my chin. So again, it made me a little bit wobbly. As soon as he finished that, he moved again. He's going to move again, and then I don't even know which direction he's going to go. He's going to set it up. So we'll see what punch or punches he's going to throw after that, because he's versed enough to know once you have somebody injured, you got to like keep on him and get him. So same scenario. Jab, cross, hook. He makes me wobbly. Look, he made the angle. Noah made the angle right there. I'm still here wondering what's going on, and boom. Now if I hit that, he's going to put that big cross on me. Trust me, he hits like a Mack truck. So one more time with us, okay? So he's not sitting there admiring his work, okay? He knows he's got to finish. Until this person's down on the ground or the ref stops it and they throw in the towel, his work's not done, okay? So one more time. Jab, cross, hook. Bop, bop, bop. He makes me wobbly, and boom, and put it on me. So that's one of them today. So do not admire your work, okay, until the ref's the only person allowed to stop that fight. So even if the fighter, if you touch him up and he's like, oh, puts his hand up and says stop or anything like that, I'm not ready. The ref didn't say that. There's nothing in the rule book or anything that says a fighter can stop it. Unless the referee literally pulls you off of him or gets in the middle of you and stops the fight. That's the only way to stop the fight. It doesn't matter if his corner throws in the towel and you see it come in. That doesn't mean anything. Anderson Silva and who's the guy from dang, The dude that just had the belt that just lost. No, 85. I can't think of his name. So anyway, they fought over in England, okay? So Silva, his name will come to me in a minute. I don't know why I don't know this. Silva touched him up, put him, Bisping, okay? And then Bisping was on Queer Street. He put him down on that one. So Anderson could have been, in his mind, he's a true gentleman and a sportsman. He should have kept going and put him down. But Anderson's like, okay, he's injured. I'm going to leave him alone. And he left, but the ref never stopped him and said to stop the fight. So, long story short, Anderson lost that fight because he should have kept going on him. So once again, make sure the referee stops that fight. If you're gonna, until you just keep going until you get pulled off. Do not stop. It doesn't matter what, if your opponent's like, oh no, stop, I can't fight anymore. Just keep going until the referee pulls you off. Now, one more time. Last time with this thing was going. Last time. Okay. Jab, cross, lead, hook, on foot, bang. Okay, and it's just going to put me out. Okay, once again, just keep going. So that was one of the two we're going to go today. So do not admire your work. If you put pain on somebody or you put them in an injured spot, keep going until it's done, until the ref pulls you off. Now the second one is we hold the phone. Okay, so this is my second cameraman right now. The second one we're going to do is no, it's got to stay. Yeah, you just got to be creative with it. No, sorry. The first one was not admiring your work, and the second one we're doing is telegraph. Okay. So where are you looking at when you end up fighting somebody? If you're sitting in sparring fighting, where? And you all know this is here, right across the chest. Okay. Because you may not know exactly what punch is coming, but if I come here to load it, you know that rear hand's coming, okay? If I come here, you know that's coming. So always watching the chest, and you can juke a lot of guys if you start looking at him in the eyes when you're fighting. It's real easy to juke. So just keep it glued on his chest, and you'll be okay like that. So say me and I are fighting, and he throws me a jab cross. So we'll use this combo. So we'll go jab cross cross. So he's gonna go jab cross, and then load the cross and come with it. But he took too long. You might as well send me a letter because it's going to take that long for me to get there, and I'm not even going to be there when it happens. Because if you can see somebody, if he's going to telegraph it, you don't have to be there anymore. So once again, so we're going to do this. Mina's going to hit me with a jab cross and then a cross. So one more time. Sorry. Jab cross, cross. Okay. Now these punches have to be real quick on like, for example, 3-piece combos or 4-piece combos. Everything's got to go go go. But he's once again, so in the camera, here's what I want you to do. He's going to go jab cross and then load that cross for the third punch. Jab cross, boom. Now, when he ended up load on the mitts, it's okay, but in live action, it's not so much. Most of the time, he's going to be stiff anyway like that. So what you want to do is on the punches is let him go really fast and smooth. Okay, that's why you have to be loose when you spar or fight. You want it to be as elusive and smooth as slow, and slow as smooth, and smooth as fast. So one more time with this. So when you get the punches off, you have to let him go quick and not like sit there and walk up to somebody and let him go, because he's not going to be there anymore if he's a verse fighter. So we're going to do this one more time. Mina's going to throw a jab cross. Jab cross, cross. Now all those are fast punches. Okay. So we're going to do this one last time. One more time. Jab cross, cross. So there was no stagnant time in that combination like that. So we'll touch on these a little bit later. I just wanted to throw those two out because somebody brought it to my attention this morning, so we'll get after it. So one is don't telegraph your punches, and the second one is move after every combo. So what I have to do is thank my gentleman here helping me today. No, Mina. Okay, if you didn't know, now you know. If you have any questions, you have any comments, let us know.